So finally, at last, we've all got our dirty little hands on Football Manager 2026. Hopefully, you guys are all enjoying the game because I'm absolutely loving it at this current moment in time. With that being said, we're about to kick off our Let's Play on the channel. And bear in mind, guys, big Aston Villa fan, we're going to be taking over, these guys here. Not good at all. So we're here at Birmingham City. We're about to embark upon our brand new Let's Play on the channel. It's exciting times, but once again, I'm not too excited being a Villa fan managing Birmingham City, but I've had plenty of people messaging me and asking me to do it. So here we are. We are at Birmingham City. Is it going to be a good season? Well, they're expecting the playoffs. So if we straight away now go on to our competition overview, then we'll look at the squad, the tactics and so on and so forth. They want us to reach the Sky Bet Championship playoffs. That is required. And the third round of the FA Cup and the Carabao Cup first round. But we come into the group, into the stage in both of them competitions. So we can't let them down in that regard. But on the Championship, it's not going to be easy. Not going to be easy at all. There's a lot of quality in the league. We are predicted to finish in, I think it was the 8th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're predicted to finish in 7th. They're expecting us to be in and around the playoff areas. But even as you venture down the league now, Hull, Wrexham, Blackburn, Swansea, all teams that are improving. You've still got Millwall, QPR that can cause you problems on their day. And the favourites to obviously win the league, or promotion favourites, Ipswich, Leicester, Sheffield United, Southampton. So much quality in this league, and as I always say, it's probably one of the most difficult leagues to actually get out of, so expect a long fight. To be honest with you guys, I was expecting a little bit more money in the overall balance. We've only got 11.365 million, but let's not forget they spent a lot of money in the summer. We've got an outstanding debt and loan of £60 million, so we've paid about £12 million off that. Projection isn't really making for good reading, but I'm not really too concerned. The Blues hierarchy, the board and the owners, they put their money where their mouth is. They get their hand in the pocket and they will support the club and hopefully back us as a manager going forward. But on the club vision going forward, they want us to increase the commercial revenue, which I think is all part of the business model at Birmingham City at the moment. Grow the club's reputation going forward. The only way to do that, guys, is to be at the top end of the Championship, win some football games, play some nice stuff, and maybe get back into the Premier League sooner rather than later. That's really going to enhance our reputation. They want to build a new stadium. They're doing that in real life, I think, doing something to Birmingham wheels. So that's something I've got no control over. I'll leave that to the board. And there's our current season objective there to make sure we make the Championship playoffs, and it is required. But I think if we finish just outside, we may keep our job. But on the flip side of the coin, they may choose to go into another direction and get rid of us completely. But we won't think that far ahead yet. It's a long season ahead of us. But yeah, we've got the I've got some tactics set up. We are going to be running in the 4-2-3-1 tick-attacker. Really suits our kind of model and the sort of players at our system. Regarding the other tactics, we've got a 4-3-3 set up in a tick-attacker, and I've also set up a Catenaccio. So if we are playing someone like a Leicester or a Southampton away and we're under the cosh, we're not really playing well, we will look to drop in, be a little bit more resolute and a little bit more direct going forward, so we can we'll cross them bridges as we come to it, but we'll be starting off in the 4-2-3-1. But on our fixtures, we've only got a short pre-season. We've got 3 friendlies: Stenhouse Muir, Solihull Moors and Sturm Graz before we kick off our campaign. With the real life fixtures, we've got Ipswich at home, so maybe it's a very difficult start, but I'd like to get off. I don't want to get off to a losing start, so let's just pray to God, guys, we get off to a good start, get some points under our belt early on. But once the Ipswich game's done, there's some much more winnable games there, probably apart from Leicester. But with the kind of quality of our team, I can't really see us. I can see us dominating a lot of games, but there are a few cause for concerns in here. Now, the goalkeeper department, Beadle, on loan from Brighton, he's young. He's not going to be our first choice goalkeeper. Doesn't particularly look very good now. But we've got Ron Alsop. I think he's good. 33. He's in the peak of his powers, and he's in his prime for a goalkeeper. Class as a backup though, which is that's our main 2 goalkeepers there. But I think Alsop is going to be the starter. But where some of the quality really stands out here at Blues, some of the centre halves, Christoph Clara, fantastic in League One. Really come in, done a solid job defensively for Birmingham City. They've got cash in. They've got Jack Robinson, the former Sheffield United man, who in all fairness looks pretty good, actually, to be fair. And my main centre-half this season is going to be Phil Newman, the former Hanover player. I don't know what I was going to say Schalke then for a second, but Phil Newman. But he's got bags of quality, really, really physical, good mentals, will be a solid player for us. But even at the other end of the pitch, we've got some real quality. Lewis Kumas, good, young, talented player. But we've got Stansfield, who I think's going to be lead the line for us, make no mistake, for the most of the season. Of course, we've got Stansfield to be our #1 starter, but then we've also got Kyogo, the former Celtic hitman, went to Rennes, didn't really feature. We've got him, and he's could be a very, very important player for us and a very, very good goal scorer. So we have got strength in depth up front. So you've got Lyndon Dykes, you've got Marvin Dukes, but we've got a fair few injured players actually. Dukes is out, right. Kanya, Fujimoto and Buchanan. But even in the wide areas as well, Patrick Roberts, one player I'm very excited to use and I think is going to be very, very important for us is Damari Gray. If we can keep him fit, I think he can get us a lot of goals, a lot of assists and really be a driving force behind what could be a very, very good season. But as we come into centre midfield, we've got some experience and some talent here. Tomoki Iwata, we've got Paik, Leonard, but the one I want to touch on mainly is Tommy Doyle, on loan from Wolves, and probably one of the better centre midfielders in this league. Stats for stat on the attributes, he looks very, very good, high potential ability. We've only got him for one season, of course, but he could be an instrumental player in our squad. But if we was to pick now, let's have a look at overview this now. If we was to pick, quick pick, who would they put into our team? In fact, let's just best 11 it. Pick without restriction, best 11, and it's something along those lines there. So of course Fujimoto is where is he the one that's injured? How long's he out for? So a long time. He's not going to be straight in there, but the team looks very good on the left hand side. It's opted for Beadle in goal, which I'm not too sure I'm going to go for that. We'll have a look at our goalkeepers #1 as we get through pre-season, but Beadle, Cochrane, Robinson, Clara, Newman on the right hand side. Apparently he can do a decent job there, but I think I'm going to pick our team because I'm not happy with that at all. So let's just clear that, and I'll pick it on our first game. We will be skipping through pre-season. Like I said, I'm not going to be doing that. We'll leave that to our assistant. But I'll play him, but it'll be off camera, and then I'll come back for the opening game of this brand new Let's Play. We've got Ipswich Town. Hopefully get off to a good start, but I'll bring you back shortly, guys. So pre-season is complete. We're back to kick off the first game of the season. It is Friday, the 8th of August. We've got Ipswich, but before we go into any games, we did do a small amount of transfer business. Now, trying to find these deals that went through, I have no idea where I'm looking now. So, would it be on here? Transfer activity, more transfer. Oh, where's history? There you go. We're starting to learn the game a little bit. We have moved on. Keshi Anderson, he went to Coventry for £1.5 million, so a nice £1.5 million profit. And then we bought in Kian Ashford from Cardiff. Youngster, can play anywhere across the attacking midfield, can drop into a lower position of centre midfield as well, and he looks solid. You know, he's going to be a really good player for the future. I think over the deal we paid, wow, what did it say in total? We just paid for him just £8.5 million, but I do believe it was like £5 million or something up front, and the rest is over instalments, so it is most of our transfer budget wiped out. But I just wanted to get another player in that can offer us a little bit of versatility out wide and centrally after losing Keshi Anderson. And of course, one more player below, someone that's not very good. Menzi Mazwi has gone out, but he's not very good at all. So off he trots there. But we've had pre-season now completed, and it weren't too bad. We smashed Stenhouse Muir 7-0. Beat Solihull Moors 1-0. Could have been and probably should have been a lot more. We took on Stern Graz, and a late goal from Stansfield at home got us the draw there. But I think overall we was probably the better team. Just results didn't go our way. But it is match day. Going to be a tough game. We're going to be setting up, like I said, in our 4-2-3-1. We've looked pretty good in pre-season. And what I've noticed as well, I was unsure about having Newman at that inverted fullback, because he actually does a really good job as he dropped into centre defence as well, partnering up with Clara and Cashin as well. I can't see why we haven't got in. We haven't got in. Oh, there you go. Cochrane's suspended and Buchanan's injured, so we're going to have to shift out Robinson to left back. Not really too much, but we have got cover. But just unfortunately, both of these are out for a long, long time. So it is what it is. I'm unsure though whether to bring in maybe Ashford staying there, but Robertson Gray. It is good, but I do like Kyogo's had a decent pre-season as well. But I think we'll stick to what we've got there. That's our team for this game. Beadle in goal, and we was actually talking about playing Allsop, but Beadle's he's done really well. The scouts and the coaches both highly rate him, so let's just roll with a loan option for Beadle. So Beadle in goal, Robinson at left back, Newman at right back, Cashin Clara at centre half. We've got Pake in the centre midfield with Doyle, Damari Gray on the left, Patrick Roberts on the right. We've got Kean Ashford, our new man, there in a bit of in the cam role. But he said that free role. We want him to lurk around a little bit, get out wide if possible, supporting the attacks. And Jay Stansfield leading the line. But we have got some quality, like we said, to bring off the bench if we need to call upon him. But like I said, it's game day. Hopefully we can get off to a good start, guys. It's the brand new Let's Play series. I'd love nothing more than to start with a win on the channel. And this is the longest warm-up I've ever seen in my entire life. I don't know if you guys have had a few crashes on here as well. My game's shut down a couple of times. That's something I want to keep an eye on, to be honest with you. I'm not really too happy with that. I've loaded the game about 3 or 4 times in pre-season, getting all these bugs and glitches, but that's expected with a beta. So we're going to get this game underway. I need to just pause the game at the start because I was flying through the pre-season games on really fast highlights. But it looks like a sellout here at St Andrews. Come on, boys. Get the blue noses behind our team today. Get the handshake. There's me looking suited and booted. Smart as you like. He's in a Roma top there, isn't he? Let's just pause that. What's our settings on now? Nope, it's fine. That's fine. It's set how we want it to do. Is that too slow? That looks about right for me. You've only got the option of 1.75 or 1.25. There's no 1.5, which is a little bit disappointing. I think I think we could do that extra, the game a little bit slower. But at the moment, you're stuck with either a little bit too fast like this, or you've got a little bit too slow. I don't really want it just dragging on for too long, making like each match 30 minutes at a time. That's no good to absolutely anybody. But early signs here, we've got all the ball. Hopefully we can make our pressure count and maybe just get us a goal in front. But it looks... Go on, Ashford. Finds Roberts. Jinx inside. Should be a foul there. We do get a free kick. Apparently he grabbed his shirt. Chance here for Roberts from the free kick. We're yet to see a goal from a free kick on the game. And we still yet see one. I did see a penalty in pre-season. That's the first one I've seen of them as well. So it's nice. For the Gene, yeah, we've got nearly 70% of possession. Exactly what I want to see with this tick attacker. We're having more shots, and bear in mind, Ipswich are a very good team. They've still got some Premier League quality in there, but I think our team, we've got Premiership quality. We really have. If we was to go up, I know it's a long way away. 46 games, a long season, but if we could go up, it may well be, it's going to be one hell of a difficult challenge just to try and attempt to stay in the league. We might have to look at changing setups and formations, and having a general tweak of stuff. But I think I'm getting ahead of myself now. We've only played 21 minutes in the Championship, the first game of the season. I'm talking about promotion back to the Premier League. But here goes Roberts, could be a key player for us down the right hand side. Can he pick out a cross? He does, and it's a good block there. Was that a block or a save? I don't know, but it goes out for a corner. We're not going to see anything though. Go on now, Roberts. He's been magic down this right hand side. He's been electric. Ashford, go on son, find the man. Finds Roberts again. Can he pick a ball? He can't. Pulls it back. It looked offside to me, but we play on. Newman. Oh, Newman. That is shocking. Here comes Hurst, but Doyle. That's what I'm saying. Doyle tracking back, doing bits there. Ashford strikes it. Little bit better, and I keep wanting to click on Ashford to say, encourage him, but we ain't doing nothing. Robinson's not playing well, and neither's Ashford, neither's Damari Gray. So A little bit more is needed. 34 minutes on the clock. Filler's in on the free kick. Where's our defenders? I don't know. Our left back has wandered off. Get out to him now. No shot, no shot, no shots. Beadle was there. Right position, right time. But it's an even game at the moment. I think if we come away this with a point, I think we'll take that early on in the season. Really, really would. Looks like they're starting to get the upper hand of a little bit more now. Ipswich play Doyle, go long. Stansfield can't get there first. He's going to have to challenge this now. Get out to Kajuste. Oh, he's took him on. Davis on the ball. Pulls it back to Groves or Groove. What was that? I can't remember his name then. Good ball over the top. Ben Johnson pulls it back. Clark strikes. It's cleared again. We're on borrowed time at the moment. We need to try and get our foot on the ball. Try and get something going. And looked like that could have been a foul. It's going out for a goal kick. I thought it was going to give away a penalty then. That would have been ever so annoying. There don't seem to be any out ball at the moment. All of our attackers playing really, really bad. But there's a chance here. Right on half time. 45 minutes. Ball's over. Cleared out. We can't get there first. But Robinson keeps it alive. Damari Gray cuts in. Strikes it. Easy save by Palmer. A little bit quiet at the moment in St Andrews. Can we look to perk ourselves up a little bit? And Newman, that is a crap header. Drops in the crap. We're at half time. Scores are level. 0-0. Pretty even game regarding shots. We've got a slightly better XG. I think we've been unlucky. I really do think we've been unlucky. We are going to ring a few changes now. No, so Ashford's going to have to come out. We have got Kumas who can got a job, but I might switch these over. That's going to work out a little bit better for us. Getting Kumas out wide, being Roberts a little bit more central into that cam role. We'll leave Gray. And I think Stansfield has been quite poor. We're going to look for something different up front and get on Kyogo. See what he can do. And he's see what Kyogo can do in his debut here for Birmingham City in the Championship. He's got the quality to cause a lot of problems. So let's just see how he gets on. 5 minutes, or just kicking off the second half now though. Robinson again, really, really poor. We've got no options at left back until we get one back from a ban, the other one back from injury. But to be fair, Robinson 6.6. He was on a 6.4 at one point, so I suppose we have to take it as it comes. But here goes Kumas. Good ball into Roberts. Go on, Kumas. Was that a shot from Kumas? Because that was absolutely criminal. I may tuck off Pake. Not just yet. We'll give it the hour mark, and we'll throw on some fresh legs in centre midfield unless we can get something going. But here goes Kumas. It's poor. It's poor. Clara Newman again finds Kumas. Roberts in the box. Roberts pull it across, son, and we've got the goal. He strikes it, Pake, as we're going to substitute him. I think it smashes off the post. And then foot just hits off Palmer, the goalkeeper. Let's have a look at this now. Roberts does well to cut the ball back. It's a good bit of play. Pake strikes it off the post, off the goalie's head. Doesn't matter how they're going. That is 1-0 to us. Absolutely superb. I reckon it's against the run of play. Did we deserve to be 1-0 up? Probably not. I reckon they're playing the better stuff, but I really honestly don't care. A goal's a goal. In the Championship, you take it as it comes. Don't give it away now. Offside. Good job, Lino. They've got the quality to definitely get back into this late on. And like I think in real life, Blues were 1-0 up, and I think Ipswich got a really, really late penalty to equalise. So it's oh my god, Beadle apparently with a top draw save. We're making a change. We are making a substitution and a few tactical tweaks. So Gray can swap for Roberts. Do they play better like that? Gray, Kumas is there. So what can we really change? Kumas can't really play centrally. Roberts can play on the left hand side. Switch them over now, like so. Kumas will drop back into. I'm going to bring on. We have got Williamson to bring in. So we're going to bring on Williamson in that cam role. I think that's going to suit us down to the ground. See, it's saying there that's not right, but we're going to run with that. We're going to run with that. I'm sure that's a glitch because he's not too far away from his current position, and it's 1-1. Casey, McAteer, we thought the goal was coming. We've made the changes probably a little bit too late. And we don't defend the cross very well at all. Robinson's been a stinker. I can't wait to get a proper left back in a left back position. It's a good ball, and we just don't pick up. And Beadle's unlucky. He gets a hand to it. Can't save it. So, scores a level. Not, well, I'll say it's 25 minutes to go. Is there going to be another goal in this game? Great. Been fouled. Does win us a free kick. I've got a feeling Ipswich are going to get elated against us. We're going to come away with absolutely nothing from the game. But it looks like we're the one pressed at the moment on the front foot. I saw Samuel coming on, offering a little bit of a pace down the ward area from wing back left. See what he can do. Newman finds Kumas, does well to get past man. Can he pick out a good cross? Does pick it out. Falls to Roberts again. Too much on the cross. Out for a throw-in, and we're down to the last 5 minutes. It looks like Ipswich on the attack now. Can we just win this ball back? Ball's in the box. FRICKIN. My God, get across to him. Get across to him. Get across to him. Get across. That's a nice play there. Kajuste puts it in. Disallowed. He's offside. Thank God the liner's got his flag up. I thought we was going to get absolutely stunning at the closing stage of the game. We would have had to throw some bodies up front, but we don't have to. Like I said, if we can take a draw, 1-1, we'll take that and move on into... Go on, Kyogo. We'll move on into the next game, because this is probably one of the more difficult games you are going to play. And we lose the ball again. Kumas has been really, really poor today. FRICKIN has just literally turned into a fucking... Oh my God, Beadle. He's turned into a prime Lionel Messi. FRICKIN. In all fairness, he probably is one of the better players in the Championship regarding attacking wide players and stuff. So... 89 minutes, still Ipswich coming on strong. Leif Davis, can we get a tackle in? We can't. Cleared away. Kyogo on the ball now. With an absolutely disgraceful touch from Kyogo. Drops in all sorts of trouble. Smozdic, and luckily enough, I can't even shout at him. I want to shout at him. Come on, corner. Can we find a blue head now? It's Roberts to whip this in. Plenty of blue shirts in there. Plenty of big guys in the box. Can we look to strike late on? Ball's in. Cleared. Newman strikes it on the volley. A little bit too much on it. And we come down to the last 2 minutes. Maybe one more chance. Oh, no. Oh, no. Don't do it now. We'll take the draw. No late goals for these. Beadle claims it. We're down to the last knockies now. Is there going to be one more chance for us? It doesn't look like it, because Beadle's taking his sweet time on the ball. It looks like we're going to play out for a draw. And like I said, it's not really a bad result against probably the favourites to win the league. And that's full time. That's our home debut in the Sky Bet Championship against the former Premier League team. Of course, Ipswich relegated last season. And we've put up a really good performance. Plenty of shots, better XG, more possession. I would say, over the course of the game, though, 1-1. Probably is a fair result. I'm going to say, if we look at the numbers, we should have won. So I don't think we can really be too downbeat regarding that result. It leaves us in 10th position after the first game. Southampton starting off strong. QPR, Charlton. So a few teams really kicking on nice and early. Our next game, we won't take on MK Dons on camera. We'll come back for the Championship game away at Blackburn. So we'll get a nice little double header in now. Hopefully between now and the 16th of August. So 8 days away. We don't pick any more injuries up. And we've also get to look forward to getting a couple of players back because we've missing what was his name now? Who was it? Cochrane is still banned, so is that because we haven't continued? I don't know, but if not, if he plays the MK Dons game, hopefully he's back then, because these are both our left backs, and apart from these two, we haven't got anything apart from Crappy Robinson, who had an absolute stinker for us in defence, and he's not really too good going forward, but he's a centre-back, but we have to just make do with what we've got at the club. Maybe we can look to bring in another player. We've got 3.5 million. Could we bring in one more left-back on loan? I'll have a look, actually, at who's available on the market, see if we can get something in on loan. We've still got just over £28,000 worth of wages. We may have a transfer or two to come back to in 8 days' time, but we're going to scour the market now and see who's available to us. I will see you shortly, but a point on the opening day, debut back in the Championship. I think we have to take that against a very, very good Ipswich Town side. So we're back for the second game now. We did take on the mighty MK Dons in the Carabao Cup. We won 3-0 away. We did put out a heavily rotated team. But we've done quite well. We've got a goal from Williamson, a goal from Dykes, and actually a goal from the youngster in Keane Ashford. So that getting us through to the next round, where we've been drawn against Oxford. And we all, of course, wouldn't mind a cheeky little Carabao Cup run. Absolutely. But also, we've been in for a player. We're looking at bringing in this guy, Lenny Meyer from VfB Stuttgart. He's a left back. From what we can see there, I know we've got some of the attributes that are still hidden, but we are waiting to hear a little bit more about it. But he looks decent. He's not going to be a first team starter. He's going to come in. He's going to offer us some cover. But a little bit of good news regarding the squad for us is we've just got back Cochrane. So our left back now will be back and available to play, which is absolutely massive for us. Cochrane is a very, very good left back. He's probably our best left back at the football club. We've missed him for the opening few games of this Let's Play. Now we can get Jack Robinson away from that position. But we've got Blackburn today. They're going to be setting up in a 4-2-3-1 as well. Are these already set? So I haven't done this before. If we click that, it does still set them there, which is really, really nice. But they're a dangerous team. They've got some good players. We need to be alive. Camwell could cause a few problems in that cam roll, so we'll keep an eye on him there. But let's just let's get our squad now picked. Once where's me tactics screen on again now? I'm getting ever so lost here. Let's click on squad again and back to there. We will get used to it in the end. But all of our players back now. We've got Cochrane in there. Robinson back at centre-back where he belongs, next to Clara. Newman on the right. Paik and Iwata actually in the team. They're not opting for Tommy Doyle today. And I think we should have Doyle in there for Iwata. But apparently, is he better on that side as a 3-star? He is. So that works out a bit better. We'll have Paik on the right, Doyle on the left. And it's opting for Williamson starting today. But he done well in that game against the MK Dons. I can't see why we wouldn't give him a start. You know, you've got to fight for your place. He done well in the last game. Why would we take him out? Kenji, what's his name now? I can't remember his bloody name. Kenya. Soon back from injury. Dukes is almost full. Well, he is back. He could get onto the bench. He's not really, I think, going to feature too much for us. And Buchanan and Scott Wright, you might as well write their season off because they're both out for a hell of a long time. But we head to Blackburn. Can we get the result we want today? You know, we've got a result against Ipswich, a good result in my opinion, a 1-1 draw. And, you know, beating MK Dons, yes, they're not very good compared to us, but you can only beat what's put in front of you. And I think we done well. We're doing well so far. It'd be nice to build on this and get a result here, but that's our lineup there. We're meeting like for like, head on, 4-2-3-1 against 4-2-3-1. Blackburn did start the season off with a win, but like I said, one game and you can't really read too much into it. But we're at Ewood Park, or have they changed that now? Is it called Venky Stadium? It's a massive stadium. Venky's look. Benson Hedges just runs past our defenders. I want to see a good performance today defensively, but I also want to see a lot more in attack. I want to see more from Stansfield, and I definitely want to see more for Kyogo if he gets some time on the field today. But he was shocking in the last game. But here goes Jay Stansfield, the England under-21 hitman, breaking his speed down the right-hand side. That was pointless. Runs into the opposition, gives the ball away, and it's Blackburn on the ascendancy. We've given away a free kick there. It's not a yellow card, referee. We've played 4 minutes. It's not a yellow card. That's it. Just calm it down. Calm it down completely. Wharton goes long. Loads of top. Oh, Cochrane's back, and Cochrane dropped us into absolute shit at left back. God for God. Get Robinson back at left back. To be fair, we threw Cochrane. He's not going to be match ready. He's not sharp. So we may have to move Robinson back to left back in the second half and bring another centre half. But also, there's no easy game, in my opinion, in the Championship. So we'll see how we get on. Roberts, who's been key for us. Williamson, who's, like I said, Williamson's out in that place. Williamson's in. Can he pick out a ball? It's a nice effort. He's showing us what he can do. I think in real life, Williamson don't really play too much. So, you know, it's nice to see him getting involved. Now he's putting himself around the field. He's doing a little bit. And he's getting some goals and getting some assists. Okay, get across now, defence. Cleared away. Damari Gray has been absolutely criminal now. Stansfield, something good. Don't run into everyone. Check back, check back, check back. Finds Gray. Great, edge of the box. We're knocking it around nice. Doyle. Nice little interchange. Don't fuck this up. Cochrane. Something good, please. Gray. Oh, bloody Amari Gray's terrible. Absolutely terrible. Oh, he's passing. In fact, on that note, I need to have a look at his individual stats because Gray, I want him to dribble more. And it's understand, I want to dribble more. That's his game, dribbling. Let's get that going. Let's dribble more. Get your foot on it. Run at people. Passing's not one of his fortes. So he's Gray now. Go on, son. Find a cross. And we strike into it straight away. Paul Williamson strikes into a lead. 14 minutes into the game. And like we said last game, he's done well against the MK Dons. He's carried on that fine form. He's making this cam roll his own. And he's making me, as a manager, think, you know what, we may have a couple of players with better attributes, but attributes don't really mean anything if he's going to come in and start scoring goals and getting assists. So 35 minutes on the clock. Maybe we could have had a couple of goals, but you know, maybe they could have had a goal themselves as well. So Doyle, Newman, nothing stupid. Plays it around nice. Newman hasn't really got the speed, but does well. Pulls it across. Doesn't. I thought he was going to pull it across. Just smash one, and the goalie. Well, the Blackburn goalie, the busier out of both the goalkeepers at the moment. Strike it, son. Robinson. Back to Cochrane, who's having a poor game as well, to be fair. Wanted more. Roberts cuts inside. It's just cold. Past the post. That could have been 2 now, but 2-0. We are starting to up the ante a little bit now. Blackburn not really causing us too many issues at the moment, but saying that they're on the attack. Cochrane gets it back. Finds Gray. Back to Gray. Better build-up play. Williamson doing well. Lovely little interchange here. Triangles. There's triangles all over the park. Williamson into Pake. Patrick Roberts now. Does cause problems. Cuts inside. Weaving run. Roberts strikes it. And it's another fantastic save by the goalie, Ben Toth. Is that his name? Ben? I just seen B and just guessed. I'm just pulling random names out. It could be anything. It could be Brian, Bill. But we're going to say Ben. Ben sounds right to me. Is it Ben Toth? I've just completely made it up. His name's Ballas Toth, not Ben. I don't know where the hell Ben's come from, but really strong first half. We've done well. We're controlling possession. Do we need to make any changes? So, Cochrane, we're going to make that change. Do we? He's playing poor. We haven't got our other left back in as yet. I think we're going to switch Robinson to the left back, and we are going to get on cash in now. I think we might need a couple of weeks for Cochrane to try and get his match sharpness up. And we'll leave it as it is. Doyle's not playing too bad. Yeah, he's not playing too bad at all. Pake playing, no one's really excelling in centre midfield. That's an area we'll keep an eye on over the next, say 20, 25, 30 minutes, see what happens. But I wouldn't mind getting that second goal and really making our advantage count. But I don't think Blackburn are going to be as bad in the second half as they was in the first. They wasn't particularly great, and I want to see a little bit more. Roberts, go on, son. He's looking absolutely fantastic. A little bit too good for this level. The ex-Sunderland man. But here goes Newman. Gives the ball away. Campbell, that was crap from Newman. We battled to win it back. We're probably going to get a yellow card there. The first of the game, probably. No, the referee lets Doyle get away with it just about. We may be taking off Doyle soon. We may be taking off Stansfield, but Stansfield just jumped up to a 6.7. We don't want to get ahead of ourselves, making too many early subs. I reckon once Stansfield gets out a goal, I think they'll start flowing nicely for him. But Robinson finds Cochrane. Why haven't we? Oh, we haven't done them changes. What's going on? I know what it. I missed that button down there. We need to make them change. But Cochrane, just swap these over now. Cashing on. I forget to keep pressing that bloody button down there. Doyle's going to come off. We're going to get on Iwata in that position because Doyle not particularly doing very well at the moment. But early on in the season, here goes Pake, finds Roberts now, run at him, Roberts. We know you've got that flair. Glides past one man, drawing some players to him. Newman now, nothing stupid again, please. Newman does well. Can he find a cross? Cuts back in. Roberts again on the ball. Falls right. Go on, son. Robinson again strikes it. Comes to nothing, but the attack continues. Robinson gets there first. Great ball out to Patrick Roberts. Cuts inside and just a little bit too much on it. I might shift Stansfield out wide left. Maybe. I'll have a look at it in a second. We'll get to about 74 minutes and look to make a change. But get it away. Get out to him now. We need to defend better than this. Or do we just throw Kyogo back up front? Get out of play. Good defending. Kyogo's coming on. I think Roberts has not been great. Let's have a look what we can tweak after this replay. Get it away, please. They're all over us now, like a bloody rash. We're not making a substitution on a corner. You never make substitutions on a corner. There you go. Quick pause. Gray. Switch it up onto the. Can he play on the right? He can. He can play on the right hand side. So Gray's going to go out wide right. Roberts can swap with Stansfield. And then we're going to take out Roberts. We are going to get on Kyogo up top then. Stansfield on the left. And I think we'll be happy with that. I'm going to run that as it is now. And see if that's going to be give us a little bit of impetus at the other end of the field, because Blackburn have come on strong in the second half. Robinson on the free kicks. Whips one in. Defenders are cleared. Stansfield and... Oh, I thought it was going in. I thought that was flying in the back of the net, but the goalkeeper there, Toff, putting out another fantastic save to keep the game at 1-0. And get out of the way, Toff. Get out of the bloody way. 77 minutes on the board now. It's great tackle, Kyogo. Great tackle. There's not really too much more we can do, I don't think, regarding substitutions. Who have we got on the bench? We've got Kumas, we've got Ashford. I think we're going to bring on Kian Ashford for Williamson. He's a little bit tired, so we will get him on. Get him on the pitch, there you go. I think that's our final change. That's our final substitution now. We've got no more to make. We've just under 10 minutes on the clock now. These are going to start pushing up the field. A little bit, I would have thought now. So I might drop back into a balanced mentality. We've got the goal. We don't need to really push any further up the field now. So try and have a bit more of a patient approach if we can. But here goes Stansfield. Beats his man. Go on, son. In the box. Stansfield strikes it. And it's another save again. Weaving run there from left. Cutting inside onto his right foot. Strikes it. But the goalkeeper's been a real hero for them today. But Beadle's been fantastic for us. But here they come with battling. Stansfield's looking good on that left-hand side. Really good. Energetic. He's quick. He's strong. He's doing bits. Gray. Foot on the ball. Running with it. Great. Over the top. Can we get there first? It's cleared. Jack Robinson, take your sweet time. So ball's in the box. Cleared. Iwata. Paik on the ball now. I think we deserve a second goal. I think from the actual whole, sort of course of the whole game, I think we deserve the 3 points today. But the question is, are we going to get them? Or is there going to be another late sting in the tail once again? It better not be. Here goes to Nevy. Great tackle from Gray. Great tackle. In that replay now. In the highlights. Get it off. No. It continues. 5 minutes to go. Newman. Just nothing stupid. Just go long. We do go long. It's cleared. Not really very far though. They're in. Deneve. And it's off the top of the bar. The flag does go up. I think we're going to look now to... waste a little bit of time now. Waste a little bit of time. Run that clock down. 2.5 to play. Newman does well to beat his man. Newman doing bits down the right. Paik on the ball. We've got a man inside there. Use me if you have. Use him. We give the ball away. The pass was on. Here goes Cantwell breaking now. And it's a great tackle. We're going to get a yellow card for that most definitely. 100% yellow card for Newman. But I think he done the right thing. It was a professional foul. Brought him down and stopped really the impetus of their attack. But Pickering now, there's a minute over. It's a great save. Come on, don't give them don't give them a late goal. Defend it now. You've got 30 seconds to go to get your first 3 points on the board. Ball's in. Get out to him. Oh, I thought we were going to give away a freaking penalty then. Kyogo now, chance to run down the left-hand side. Just go to the corner, son. Kyogo, you absolutely suck. Kyogo blows, man. Take your time. Clara finds Gray. Just run with it now. Just run with it. Kyogo does find someone in a red shirt today, which is nice. Newman, Kian Ashford. Gray finds Ashford down the right-hand side. Holds it up nicely. Gray's there. We've got all the way. We could have turned and shoot. We went all the way back, but it doesn't matter. We've got a fantastic first 3 points of the season. That's 4 points from a possible 6 the opening 2 games. We're into the next round of the Carabao Cup. We was much the better team. And Williamson, the hero, once again. He was against MK Dons and he's coming to the team, demanding a first team start. And he's delivered again today. And we're up into 6th position. Of course, yes, we know it is very early on indeed. But you can't ask for anything better. Well, you could have asked for a better start. You could have beat Ipswich Town at the same time. But I think from what we've seen so far regarding we could be more clinical, but defensively don't look too bad at all. We'll come back, I think, for the Coventry game away, it's a bit of a derby, of course, Coventry against Birmingham. Away from home, they're flying high. They're a very, very good team. It will be a difficult ask for us. And then we'll take on relegation threatened Sheffield Wednesday, which will be a good game. Hopefully we can score some goals, put them to the sword, and have a really, really good clinical goal scoring performance there. I think that, yeah, definitely that we'll come back for those 2 games there. Before we end it, we're still in for that one player now, Lenny Meyer, but he did get his work permit turned down. If it doesn't get agreed next time, we'll just live without another left back, because Robinson didn't do such a bad job at left back, but also Cochrane will start to get up to speed soon on the field and start to get better and better and better. But overall, I'm not really too concerned with anyone's performance, really. I would like to see a little bit more out of Stansfield, because if we have a look at this, is he scored yet? No, so 2 performances, no goals, no assists, quite poor in general. So it's going to be Doyle and Stansfield, who I thought would be some of these star players and really important to us. Have been actually a couple of the worst, but it's early on in the season. I'm sure they're going to start to get their campaigns up and running and be firing, hopefully, on all cylinders. So we'll leave it there. Fantastic start. We'll see you in a few weeks' time, not in real life, I mean in game time, where we can hopefully, when we come back, we've got a few more wins and a few more points under our belt, and maybe, just maybe, carrying on our Carabao Cup run, which would be absolutely super duper indeed. We can't moan at that start to the season there. Yes, it would have been nice to have got all 6 points from the opening 2 games of the Championship, but Ipswich, it's not an easy game. We've got a point. We've done what they've done in real life. We've managed to snare ourselves a win away at Blackburn. Once again, not an easy place to go to. We keep on building. Birmingham City, like they say, they're on the rise. Make sure to like, subscribe, all that good stuff. This is the Birmingham City Let's Play. Still, we're going to say up the Villa. Got to get that in there somewhere. Up the Blues. Oh, God, that hurt to say.